We need more of that power, girl. Please.
And more Kuhle as well, please. Can we have that too? Well, female-led artistry takes center stage at an event. It's called Give Her Crown Showcase, proudly sponsored by Jaguar for over 5 years. It's a campaign that celebrates women, of course, like Grace said, storytelling as well as art.
And our girl, Kuhle, just because you demanded her to return, is returning now. She, in fact, had a front row seat for a very close look at the collection of 5 amazing local designers, fresh from the New York Fashion Week runway. Take a look.
Tonight, we come together to celebrate an evening of women empowerment, creativity, and heritage through an evening of fashion and artistry. The Give Her a Crown showcase bridges the gap between local talent and international recognition. By highlighting the power of collaboration and creativity, each garment tells a unique and powerful story of resilience and heritage. Please take us back to the genesis of the story behind your collection and how it was inspired by this year's theme, Shifting Perspectives.
So I took this with my own perspective from home, which is what Munkus is all about. But I took it as my perspective being a child, a childhood perspective where there aren't any boundaries, everything is new, color is exciting, objects are exciting, and you kind of have memories that you're holding on to that you also want to kind of translate through clothing.
What can we expect to see from the collection and what inspired the story behind it?
So I think firstly, the inspiration is, the name of the collection is Resonance. And I wanted to tap into the silent, natural elements that we really don't pay attention to. And it's very grounding. So I think what you should expect is something that is very quiet. But also think of texture. You must think also about the fact that this is our foundational pieces.
The theme of my collection is do not tumble dry, because when you tumble dry things, they shrink. So it's a message to women to really unshrink themselves, take up space, be whoever, whatever you want to be, and whatever that looks like. So you're going to see a lot of, it's edgy, it's cool, whatever that means, it's cool.
Shifting Perspectives for me was all about women empowerment. It was about changing the perspective of what fashion is and how people really dress up and how they come out. My collection is called Leeto, which means journey. So I wanted to intertwine my journey and the journey of many other women across the world. Celebration, telling stories in the best possible way you could.
Fundamentally, I feel like the world is going through a big shift, and it's so aligned with the fact that with this theme, it works so well because it helped us to rethink and rearrange ourselves. I felt like it was a good time for me to communicate a different aura on how I would love to view women and how they could be dressed in a certain way, and I feel like this project was so aligned with where I am right now.
Give Her a Crown campaign. How has that contributed to your personal growth and your career in general?
Sure, even that name, Give Her a Crown, I feel like I went through a very, like a very testing journey, and I think it helped me to like realign myself and remember who I am.
Tell us all about New York Fashion Week. How was that experience, hey?
First, it didn't sink in until after the show, and it kind of happens that way for designers.
Every morning I have to sort of pinch myself and say, you were at New York Fashion Week on the actual calendar. So it was so beautiful and so significant because also it was the first time that they had 7 African designers on the calendar.
History. The Give Her a Crown campaign has been thriving for 5 years, empowering South African women to share their artistry, with Jaguar proudly serving as the main sponsor throughout this journey.
At Jaguar, we believe in progress and stand by those who inspire change. We are proud to partner with Give Her a Crown.
Take us back to the beginning, 5 years ago, the inception of the Give Her a Crown campaign. What inspired it?
We loved the fact that as a brand, we could bring some of our ethos, which is innovation, storytelling, and of course, fearless creativity, into something that at the end of the day celebrates women, empowers them, and in our case, gives out bursaries as well. We felt it is time to take it not just locally, but globally. That alone is a perspective shift. Our brand moving from ice to electric is a perspective shift. The role of women from what it has been to where it's going is a perspective shift. It was just a perfect merge.
Please tell us all about Give Her a Crown.
Oh, my word, this year has been magical. We have 5 amazing designers that have put together 10 looks, and they've brought the theme of shifting perspectives to life. So we believe that change starts when perspective shifts. And we know that art has an unparalleled power to nudge the observer into new realms of thought and to really act as a catalyst to break boundaries and redefine stereotypes. It was the first time in history that 5 South Africans have ever showed at New York Fashion Week.
Wow.
Let alone women, just 5 South Africans being at New York Fashion Week.
This evening has been a vibrant celebration of empowerment and, of course, fashion. But transforming innovative ideas into real change is not easy. And that's exactly what the Change Collective is doing and achieving in their commitment to uplifting women.
Only a SAFTA-nominated presenter could look that good and bring us something so unbelievably cool. I love that. And if you're inspired by the Give Her a Crown showcase, and you should be, and you want to be a part of the movement empowering women through fashion, through creativity, through network, visit giveheracrown.co.za and learn more. Ask questions.
Do. Especially you women out there. Representation matters, and that was the thing that I needed to take the next step. Well, listen, if you want to take a step into the garden, we celebrated Garden Day not too long ago, and if you want to get into some green finger magic, you want to stick